Hello, co-workers, and welcome to this special limited banner showcase for Twisted Wonderland, a JP server side. So this is one of Lilia's first SSR card outside of his dormitory uniform. And yes, it's like this is the long-haired Lilia that some of us have been waiting for, or knew existed somewhere in the past, but now we can finally see him. So for those that don't play on the JP side, this might be a bit of a spoiler. I won't reveal too much, but essentially this is the Lilia of the past, I would say about 500 years ago-ish. Or some long time ago, back when he was still, fighting as a general in the army in Briar Valley. So this is a really cool SSR card, and I want to try and go for this. I'm thinking about, the standard 30 rolls to see if I can get him, because it's just a really cool card to see. I love how you can see the mask that's, in a sense, not really peeling, but just like love peel. I guess it's peeling. It's a kind of peeling away in the sense there. It's going off into some magic there, so you can only see like half his face, but it's really cool. Plus his weapon there, which is looks like some sort of jade cleaver of sorts. And we look in the background too, you can kind of see there's like some other soldiers are in the background, so it's just really cool because it's really essentially representing Maleficent's little goblin army, if we remember in the Sleeping Beauty movie. And even the background itself looks to be in the Sleeping Beauty forest, so it's really cool to see all of these references being made in this card, and I'm hoping we can get it. So let's start with the rolls and see how we do, because as you can see, the Lilia we know presently has kind of the magenta colored streaks in his hair, but then like the Lilia that you see in this card here has red streaks, and he gives off a completely different vibe. So it'd be kind of cool to see how he was in the past, and I wonder if they'll kind of go into how he went from the way he was in the past, who was like very stern. He is, a general, not very interested in, children or raising any, to the Lilia we know, who's now like super chill and fun and like has a talent for babysitting. So it's a really big jump in character. It's really cool to see though. Like, I think we've been thinking about long-haired Lilia for quite some time. I'm pretty sure they showed some sort of silhouette teaser at some point in the story. Now it's official. Let's see. Okay, some SRs. I should be skipping through the R cards. Oh, what is this? Okay, wow, more Pomfiri. Interesting. Yep. Okay, yeah, that's not too much here. We got 2 SRs, and a bunch of R cards there. Alright, no SSR Lilia yet. I do hope you will come, because this card is just so nice. It's just really cool to see they're now, releasing cards that, again, like some of the other cards that come out on JP, this one doesn't have a personal story, but it does come with furniture items. So there's been that trend of just no personal stories of the cards, just furniture. But the card looks cool at the very least. Unfortunately, I couldn't really get Ortho Cerberus gear. I didn't really have that much saved up at the time. So I'm hoping to at least be able to get Lilia's this time, because both of them are just really cool outfits. Oh, that's our card, Lilia. Okay, Diasomnia. So, okay. Got an SR. I don't get Diasomnia cards that much when I think about it, even in terms of the SRs. I don't get them all too often. Oh, hey! Wow. Alright, I finally limit broken that one ace ceremonial robe. But yeah, chapter 7 is interesting. I haven't really like gone into the most recent updates. I kind of hear about it here and there, but haven't really read through the whole thing myself. But kind of cool now we're getting some more lore. That's what we're always hungry for, right? We always want to find out more lore about the characters, about the world, the twist itself. So finding out about Lilia's past a bit is really interesting. We also get to see someone else too. That's like related to one of the twist characters, but I won't say who it is because again, I don't want to spoil anything because books, what is it? Yeah, we're English servers already caught up to book 6, so I feel like it's not long now before we get book 7 ourselves. Hence, I'm gonna refrain from doing any spoilers so that we can, you know, face it on the English side with an almost completely fresh view. Okay, we got quite a couple of SRs this time. Interesting. But again, no SSR Lilia. I really do want this card. No, I haven't really had much luck recently. As well the gachas. I just think it's so cool. I really want it. Well, let's try this. And maybe we'll toss in a couple of single keys too and see how that goes. Maybe we'll be lucky.
闇の鏡に導かれし者よ。
Okay. Okay, but yeah. So I'm like, this card is tied so much to chapter 7, but I can't really say too much for it, but it's been like a while now technically since we got any card with a personal story, because the last event ones and then, you know, the Cerberus gear, this one, we had the club wear stuff, but none of those cards are personal stories. So now I'm curious when it is that we'll finally get more story with the next SSR that comes out. So since they released that SSRville for the Hot Sands event, despite him not even being in the event story at all, it's honestly an open house now at this point. Anyone could get an SSR. You could just show up on his left wing and be like, you know what, we're just gonna show an SSR card of Deuce in a bodyguard suit. Why not, right? Or maybe Ruggy in a mascot costume. Anything goes at this point. Or, you know, it'd be like more SSR Beans Day cards, I guess. That would make sense. They still got a couple more Master Chefs to go, I believe. We're not completely done Master Chef. There's some people who have not been a Master Chef yet. That's... I'm still waiting for that Coral Seas event though. You know, I still want to go around to the different lands. Okay. There's a couple of SRs. No Lilia, eh? Gacha's not been kind to me much, but let's do some single keys. Maybe we'll do like 10. I know I said 30, but I'm gonna push it a bit to 40 because I didn't really get what I wanted last time either, so I'm hoping this time I'll get something. One more time. Okay. We'll just go until we hit 40. You know, I wonder if at some point they will just release SSRs of the overblot designs. Maybe when they start running out of ideas, they'll just be like, oh, hey, remember this overblot battle? We're gonna have a card based off of their overblot designs. I feel like that would be pretty popular. A lot of people would for that. I mean, I would. It'd be roll for Azul's overblot design, maybe like bills as well. Also like the riddles, so they could try milking that area once they run out of cards to make designs for. Just ideas in general. I hope that they would make some sort of April Fool's card joke, but then they never do. They just really love blast cycles. Like, just make all their April Fool's joke about blast cycles. And I'm like, okay, the blast cycles are pretty funny, I admit, but it'd be kind of cool if we got a more elaborate April Fool's joke. Like, I don't know, everyone is babies. Just get cards of that. Okay, 36. Oh, four more. One more to throw in the pool for Lilia. Like, I feel like I used to be a lot more luckier on the JP side. Like, I have some, like, a lot of busts, but then also some, like, win. But then it's like, I've not seen that recently. Okay. No, that's just SR. Okay. Alright, two more. It's like kind of banking on these single keys here. I mean, I have gotten an SSR before, so can't completely dismiss it, but now I'm like, come on, please. I feel like I can't get anything under like 50 rolls nowadays. Usually I'm like close to pity, 80 or 90, then they're like, okay, I guess I'll show up. Alright, one last one for Lilia before I have to save for future events, wherever they may be on the JP side. Alright, not looking promising. No, that's a bust. Alright, we ended off with Leona here. Womp womp. Sad trumpet noises. Yeah, I got one key left. Those are all of my keys gone. I don't really have... I gotta save at least those rolls for any future ones, so I gotta leave Lilia's here. I put 40 in, that's 10 more than I usually do because this card's so cool, but unfortunately I did not get it this time. That seems to be the case unless I usually spend more, then I get like a better odds somehow, but oh well, that is how things will be. For those of you playing on JP side and you're rolling for this Lilia card, good luck to you. Always hope that the gacha odds are in your favor. Those of you on English, well, we can sit and wait for this card to show up on the EN side eventually. We're fingers crossed, you know, we'll get to book 7 at some point this year, and then we can look forward to this sooner than expected. So that is it for the time being, guys. Leave a like for this video if you enjoyed. Good luck in your gacha. Subscribe for more twist content coming out in the future. And I'll see you all in the next videos. So until then, this is Koa Mio clocking out. Bye.